Hare Krishna. Camp, Moscow. Dear Dayaram Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. You had very kindly agreed to read my message at the Jaladuta festival. Below is the message. I have included appreciations from international personalities. I hope this meets you well. Your servant, Gopal Krishna Goswami. Dear devotees, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize that I am not personally present at the Jaladuta festival in Kolkata. I am sending my brief message through Dayaram Prabhu, who will be reading it out. And Dayaram asked me to read it out. Srila Prabhupada was a pure devotee of the Lord who appeared on the planet to help realize Lord Chaitanya's prediction that the holy name will be chanted in every town and village. The Jaldutta, a regular cargo carrier of the Scindia Steam Navigation Company, left at 9 a.m. on Friday, August 13th, on a voyage from Calcutta to New York in August of 1965, under the command of Captain Arun Pandya, whose wife was also aboard. There was only one passenger cabin in the ship, which was occupied by Sri Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami, whose age was listed as 69, and who was taken on board bearing a complimentary ticket with food. Srila Prabhupada was going abroad for the first time, and he left India with only 40 rupees, approximately $8 at the exchange rate in 1965. He was but an insignificant beggar with no money. The challenges before Srila Prabhupada were enormous. He had barely survived the 35-day journey at sea, having had 2 heart attacks and seasickness. He spoke a different language. He dressed strangely, yet he had come to tell people to give up meat-eating, illicit sex, intoxication, and gambling, and to teach them to worship Lord Krishna. Krishna consciousness is a self-manifested peaceful condition which can be achieved only in relationship with Lord Krishna. It is the art of focusing one's attention on the Supreme and giving one's love to Him. Even at Boston Harbor on September 18, 1965, Srila Prabhupada had this implicit faith. He prayed, "O Lord, I am just like a puppet in your hands. So if you have brought me here to dance, then make me dance. Make me dance, O Lord. Make me dance as you like." Srila Prabhupada wanted the whole world to know that real happiness is in spiritual life, and he was willing to undertake any amount of sacrifice of his personal comforts to achieve this, and that's due to the quality of compassion. As a part of the conditions for obtaining building permission from the municipality, the devotees at Juhu, Bombay had to get a few palm trees cut. When Srila Prabhupada came after some time to Juhu, he was very upset. He said, "You go to the municipality and tell them it's against our religion to cut down tree." When one of his disciples, Govinda Dasi, leaned away, seeing an unly-looking slug, Srila Prabhupada looked at the slug full of love and compassion and told her, "Chant to the poor creature." He made her chant till the slug slithered away. He had incredible compassion, even for the most abominable creatures, even trees, Jiverdaya. He wrote on board the Jaladuta in his poem, Krishna Tab Punya Habe, Krishna Tabe Punya Habe Bai, that by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's strong desire, the holy name of Lord Gauranga will spread throughout all the countries of the Western world. These prophetic words are confirmed in his conclusion to a cultural history of India by the late Dr. A.L. Bhasham, former chairman of the Department of Asian Civilizations at the Australian National University in Canberra. He states that the Hare Krishna movement is historically very significant. For now, for the first time since the days of the Roman Empire, an Asian religion is being openly practiced by people of Western origin in the streets of Western cities. Today, the 13th of August 2015, we remember and celebrate Srila Prabhupada's historic journey, which brought the Hare Krishna movement to the Western world. In Kolkata, the very same city it all started from. It's indeed a great opportunity for all of us to express our gratitude unto Srila Prabhupada and his glorious mission to make Krishna consciousness and the Vedic culture practically possible for every individual on this planet beyond all borders. Dr. Harvey Cox, world-renowned professor of religion at Harvard University, says, "I am very impressed with how much the teachings of one man and the spiritual tradition he brought have impacted themselves into the lives of so many people. In my view, Srila Prabhupada's contribution is a very important one and will be a lasting one." He further said, "When I say that Srila Prabhupada was 1 in a million, I think that is an underestimate. Perhaps he was 1 in 100 million. If we concentrate our loving propensities upon Krishna, based on Srila Prabhupada's books and his instructions, then immediately universal love, unity, and tranquility will automatically be realized. The real platform of unity is Krishna consciousness. Our members, although they speak different languages from different countries, are still united," remarked Srila Prabhupada in 1976 on a morning walk in Bombay. By undertaking the arduous journey aboard the Jaladuta across the difficult waters of the Atlantic, Srila Prabhupada has opened up a wonderful opportunity for millions to similarly cross the ocean of material existence. As George Harrison said, that was the thing about Prabhupada, you see. He didn't just talk about loving Krishna and getting out of this place, but he was the perfect example of everything he preached. Srila Prabhupada has already had an amazing effect on the world. There's no way of measuring it. One day I just realized, God, this man is amazing. No wonder all the work he did was amazing, as was the way he worked. Once on a morning walk, Srila Prabhupada said, "These days I am not eating, but I am working. So you are saving money." He worked harder than everyone, right from the first initiation ceremony, when his first initiates left, leaving him to clean up afterwards. And when in Mayapur the devotees requested him to slow down, he said, "Please don't take away my privilege to struggle for Krishna." As he has given us the direction to take forward this movement, in his own words from New York in 1976, "I tell you frankly, whatever little success is there in this Krishna consciousness movement, I simply believed what was spoken by my Guru Maharaj. You also continue that, then every success will come. This should be our meditation today. Thank you very much for being a part of this historic event, commemorating the 50th anniversary of Srila Prabhupada's journey on board the Jaladuta. I want to thank the devotees of the Calcutta and Mayapur centers for having worked hard to organize this festival. Gopal Krishna Goswami, Chairman, ISKCON India Bureau. Hare Krishna.